Hey, my Padawans, good evening. How's everybody doing? I want to talk about Dana a little bit. And I know this is sort of redundant and repetitive, but this is all speculation, guys. This is my opinion, my thoughts. I'm not saying this is 100% fact. So it's take it with a grain of salt. It's speculation on my part, okay? And this is what I really think, my train of thought, what I've been thinking about all day. Now, why? Why am I thinking about this? In the morning, I was over there on Dory's. I found Dory. I found Dory is a nice little lady that goes live uh, here on YouTube. And she was talking, she brought up Dana. And now, look, the reason I'm going at Dana is because she has been coming at me for a couple of months. She has lied about me. She has slandered me. Okay, she has called me a creeper, a dangerous man, a bad man, uh, a creepy, all the names you can think of, because of my trip to Pahrump, Nevada, where I dropped off a package at Heather Waite's house. For it was just a drive-through. It was like a drive-by drop off, and then I left. There was nothing to it, but Dana and her little group of misfits over there made a big deal out of it. Mostly because these people are bell gabbers. And so they're making a big deal, and they showed the videos from that other people have, like Biff L and Gladys and other people have. I don't even have those videos. But so she came at me, so she's getting what she deserves. She's getting a pushback from me. She's getting my response. She's gonna get my attention. All right. So anyway, Dory was brought up the test that Dana always talks about, the personality test, and I was remembering that because and Evelyn that was there, and Jeff was there, and Phil, and all I said was, I'm glad I didn't take the damn test. Now, I remember I used to go to Jeff's room when I got back from 1984, and Dana was always over there with Jeff and Phil, and every time somebody came in the room or was on panel, she would tell them to take the test, right? Like, hey, what personality type are you? Take the test. And I remember like being a big part of Jeff's topic, right? Now I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with people taking this test. Like I know Evelyn got a little bit upset at me in the morning. I'm not saying it's bad that you listened to Dana, you took the test. Now, see, I take that test very seriously because I think it's real. I think it's scientifically proven to be accurate about your personality. So I don't see it as an entertainment test. I don't see it as the same as a horoscope or anything like that. That test that she asked people to take is absolutely uh, it's the real deal. I mean, it's these therapists, these psychologists, these government agencies. They use that test to modify you, to seek you, and to understand your mentality. It's almost like Minority Report. Predicting your attitude, predicting your outcome, predicting what you're gonna do in the future. That's what these tests are used for. Okay, they're not used for entertainment purposes. They're not used for fun. She uses these test results for real uh, categories and real files, FBI files, and government uh, agents. So these tests are sort of a DNA. Uh, They're the same as DNA samples, right? So I didn't take the test, but every time I went over there to Jeff's room, she's like, Miller, what are you? You know how she is, like she's always trying to like get you to do things, That's the way she is, guys. She's very pushy. She's very smart. Don't be fooled. I want to say that I want to talk about that too. You know, Dana's playing the fool, right? She's playing the Joker, the the idiot. She's not stupid, all right? So she's playing a part. She's playing like the ditzy, dumb, Valley girl, California girl. She's playing dumb, all right? I want you guys to know that. Uh, if you look at episode one, The Phantom Menace with Jar Jar, it's the same thing. Jar Jar he was playing the Jedi. He was the court jokester. He was playing really dumb, and the Jedi thought he was really really stupid. But he was actually being controlled by the Sith, by by Emperor Palpatine, because he was the what do you call it, the not the Emperor of Naboo, but he was the ruler of Naboo, right? The Chancellor. He was the Chancellor of Naboo, and he knew how to control the Gungans, like the race of the Gungans, and he knew that Jar Jar was special Gungan, so he used Jar Jar to enforce his imperialistic powers at the end and vote for the Empire. So Jar Jar was a trickster, but if you look at episode one, if you really study these things, he was not. He was just playing the part. He was playing a dumbass. This is the same situation with Dana. So I want you guys to be careful. My thoughts, and again, this is all speculation on my part. It's my opinion. All right. I think Dana works for an agency. She works for the government, and I think that she was trying to get people to take that test, and she was getting paid for it, and she's still getting paid for coming to YouTube and doing research, psychotherapy on people. Now, that night when I went to Jeff, it was like a fun time. It was funny, whatever. And I did this. Dana convinced me a little bit. Convinced me, not really. I mean, she's very good at controlling your mind. She's really good at manipulation. She's really good at it. She's really good at it. All right? I got to give her that. That's why she's getting paid for a lot of money for this. So I told Jeff, okay, I'll answer 3 questions just for the hell of it. And Jeff read 3 questions, and I asked, and the questions were like, what would you do in this situation? And I guess the answer was like, maybe not, or something like that. It was like, it was sort of a range between above yes or below no. I don't remember. And then I stopped. I said, I'm not going to do this anymore. And I just left. When somebody takes your personality results from online, they take it into their own system, their own computer, their files, and they save it. It's research, guys. She's doing research. All right. And again, this is my opinion. All right. Don't take my word for it, but just think back. I've been correct a lot of times. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I've been right many, many times, guys. All right? So, my belief is that Dana is working for the government. She's gathering information, gathering data. She's sharing it with the Department of Justice or the Department of Health or something like that. Okay? I'm not saying she's CIA or FBI or anything like that, but she's playing the fool. She's playing all of you. She's very smart. And, how do I know? She's a nerd. She's a nerd. That's not an insult. she's a nerdy woman. You know, the glasses, the way she talks, the way she doesn't cope with other people. She's sort of a weirdo. She's very out there. She's different. Okay, she reminds me of that girl in Revenge of the Nerds. You know, like very, always studying, always being in a room with her computer. Typing, writing, doing research, studying, taking all the tests. This is Dana. This is Dana. She sits in her room on her computer. She comes to YouTube to work. And there's a lot of jobs out there for, working from home. And if she has, her degree in psychotherapy and all this stuff, she probably applied for some job just to do this thing online, and she's getting paid a bunch of money for it. And you know how she's always saying that I'm billing, I got to go, I got to do billing. She's probably getting like $400 for each time somebody takes the test. And a lot of people can take advantage of these government loans and government funds. Like anybody could start a research program and get paid by the government, right? Even an individual. Trust me, guys, I know this. So what I'm saying is, and again, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But she's playing us. She's doing research. And there's a lot of people that do this. The YouTube and the Facebook and people that go around and taking, they take notice. They categorize you by race, by sex, by religion. They check all the boxes, okay? Like like if they were going to check a box of me, they were going to say, okay, this guy's a Christian. This guy drinks. This guy is Hispanic or Latino. And she's checking off the boxes. This guy, he's straight. This is his age. From like 40 to like 50, stuff like that. And she could be getting paid and sending all this information to these operations. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not being paranoid. I'm not trying to sound like Jack Star or nothing. But I'm just saying, be careful. When somebody asks you to do a personality test online, don't fucking do it. Don't do it. And I'm not saying that Evelyn and Jeff and Phil were dumb for doing that, or all the people in the chat. But what I'm saying is this particular test that Dana talks about, and I know she sent me the link a lot of times, and I think I'm a TJ, I don't even care because I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. You're not going to put me in a box. You're not going to understand my personality, because nobody has ever, all right, put me in a box, ever. She tried. She's like, Miller, come on up, blah, 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 come on up. She's trying too hard. So that's a clue, guys. That's a clue. All right. So I'm thinking maybe she gets 300 to 400 for each person that she gets to do this test, or she's only going live to do some research, getting paid. She's doing billing. Why would she be doing billing? There's no phone calls. Like Black Eagle said, there's no phone calls after 9. She's getting paid working online on YouTube. She's probably going to other places, and she's scamming the government out of money or something, and she's probably getting paid for it. Now, she accused me of being a stalker, okay, which is a lie. She accused me of being a creep and a dangerous, bad man, individual, man. So I'm just, hey, if she can say whatever she wants about me, I can do the same thing. I hope you guys listen to what I'm telling you. Good night, guys. I'm going to be playing Resident Evil a little later and doing a review. So stay in touch. I'll see you soon. Bye. And may the force be with you.